Alright, so I'm back with the last part of making Ital stew with dumplings. I'm sorry that I'm not real good at talking with this yet. I'm honestly a little nervous about doing these things, but it's got to be done because you got to make dumplings, man. So I got this powder, this flour, and I got my seasons on top. I'm just gonna mix them all by hand. You can see. So I wash my hands beforehand. Make sure your nails are clean because once you go in, that's it. And I just put a little garlic powder, some parsley, and some other seasons in there. I've got my Ital stew going. I'm gonna get a flashlight on here so you can see. Getting flour all over the motherfucker. Alright. So here we go. Ital stew going. Delish. And back to the flour deal. So I'm going to put this up here so you can see. Got that going. And what I do to make the perfect dumplings, I got a secret. So what I'll do is I'll take my ladle out of my fried rice, and I'll get a little bit of the stew juice, and I'll put it in, like, say, my teacup. This is my teacup. You can't really see my teacup. Teacup full of Ital stew. There's a bean on top. And this has been cooking with the beans for at least 10 minutes, 15 minutes by now. Cover that back up. Some people like to leave it cracked. Some people like to leave it flush, whatever. I'm leaving it like flush up against it so that it doesn't make a lot of steam because I'm keeping the doors closed for fly control. So what I'm going to do is pour a little of this in. It's kind of hot. And real fast, I'm going to pour some cool water in. Okay, cool water. And what is happening is this is actually starting to cook the dough a little. Slightly. Very, very, very slightly by warming it. It's changing the structure of it while it's also drying in the flour. Whatever. I hope this is making sense. So I'm kneading it with this like kind of warm liquid made from the stew and from the room temperature water, which is probably around 70 something. And you can see it's a little too dry, so I'm going to add, a little more water.